So, you guys think I should start tagging my channel Autistic Gamer or Autistic YouTuber? It's wouldn't really be like pandering or offensive, would it? Oh yeah, here, let's, just gotta get this. How do I do this again? It's been a while. Bam! Oh, let's try that again. Hold on, I did do it right. Yep, let's try this. Yep. Yeah, nailed it. Recorded for all the Jassi-nators. Yeah, I'm just gonna have this thing little playthrough here. It was me after ALTTPR, the first run that took well over a year, 10 hours on it alone. I recorded a little bit of this, a lot of this, and it was super. I did an entrance randomizer Triforce pieces hunt. It was super interesting. It was super fun. I was a super giddy boy during it too. Like, there's, holy crap, I was weak right there. I forgot about that. That's right, I didn't have a sword yet, and I was just like, whatever, I'll just walk through here. I'll just waltz, you know, blow them up with bombs, apparently. Boy, I was a bold boyo back then. Anyway, I mean, gotten bolder, better. Anyways, yeah, no, we're gonna be going on a, by we I mean me, going on a hiatus here sometime soon. Probably right after this. Like, I'm recording on Windows 10. Anyways, gonna go on a hiatus. Mostly because this is recording on Windows 10, and I'm gonna need to probably learn Ubuntu at the moment. Is ALS? No way, I want to leave that in there. I want to leave that boy right there in the frame. I'm gonna go on a hiatus, and like, I need to learn Ubuntu, because the only reason I'm booting up Windows 10 right now is to edit videos, because it's been having a lot of stability issues, so it's not it. I'll get more to that maybe a little later. Maybe I'll rant too, but yeah, in the meantime, I've just been trying to use Ubuntu, and it's just like like whatever works with Ubuntu works better. Like, even playing ALTTPR emulator stuff, if it works on there, it works better. I was trying to use the emulator. Which one was it? Like, no, it's BSNES, the new version. Anyways, it was running mostly fine, but it seems to just run so much smoother on Ubuntu. It's like there's less OS overhead, which makes sense, because ever since the creator update, it hasn't been stable. I've had USB crashes, even just anything crashes after a fall creator update. So super interesting. But yeah, no, let's get to this, I guess. Well, here, let's talk about the ALTTPR stuff. Like, this was my first run back after the whole thing, and kind of did it in one sitting, and took, well, kind of one sitting. I think I probably took, like, I was pausing a bit here and there to come back to it, and it took a bit to get done, but I did it. It was fun. I was a giddy boy. You know, what the heck was that, a leg there? Whatever, don't worry about it. We gotta stop looking at that. And yeah, no, I've generally been pretty good at games, figuring out like how to position, how to move, how to react to situations. I've always been pretty good at kind of just adjusting to those situations. Is kind of something we talked about on Brawlhalla, like Smash Bros. I was just oddly good at those type of games, just those simple twitch reflexes. Like, I was your guy. I never worked too hard on it, because that takes work. It's not fun. I don't really play one game too often enough to get that good at it, to learn the strats and the stuff. But ALTTPR has been what I've been doing a bit more, because the randomizer, it changes up so often. So I've been doing weird stuff with that, like Buck's Awakening, the legend, a Buck to the past, a link to the whatever. It's a good randomizer in general. Wait, what am I talking? Why the frick am I buying? Do I really need rupees? What am I doing in there? Anyways, yeah. No. I generally got good at it's generally easy for me to get good at these kind of games. It's just mostly the memorization that's an issue, because like, I get so spacey. Like, I've been trying to use a tracker recently, because I just miss everything. So it's been interesting. But yeah, no. I guess we should also talk about the hiatus too a little bit, because yeah, like Windows 10 reinstall, I got stability issues, right? Like, every time there's a creators update, one of those major updates that takes like 15 minutes or whatever, depending on if it hangs during the shutdown process. Every time Windows comes out, like, it causes issues with my computer. Normally it's performance issues. Things will slow down. Things won't work as well. Sometimes it's stability issues. Like, I was playing ALTTPR, and I had a crash and blue screen. Apparently it was just the USB device. Maybe it was my controller. I don't know. It wasn't my controller before it would have done that. Sometimes, like, and then after that too, GPU acceleration wasn't working nearly as well in the my video editor, which was kind of a pain because it helped speed up the whole editing process, like the rendering process too. But the editing process is a bit of a pain when it's super slow. I mean, it's not too bad, but then like the browsers is super sluggish, and sometimes like my Flash player will act super weird. And is it Windows or is it something else? How many times did something else go to a machine, or is it because I had a huge update and need a reinstall? And I did a reset. It didn't fix most issues. I probably do a reinstall. That normally helps. It was like right as I was tweeting about it. I gotta stop. I was gonna rant about that. But that's why I'm trying to learn Ubuntu. I might even just do a virtual machine, get Windows 7 on there so I can install my video editing software. Because I haven't been able to find one that actually works well with my hardware and the system. It's like Kden Live was the best one, but it's not. It didn't work so great. It's probably an optimization thing, and so that's an issue. Like I couldn't have more than 2 video files running at once without it like getting really glitchy on the audio. It wasn't even 2 audio files at once. It was just that. So that's a thing. Oh, my shoulder. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that in regards to that. But yeah, no, I need to get off Windows 10. The only reason I use it is to boot it up to video editing, and sometimes I have it on longer because I'm like just getting myself amped up to do it when it's just don't have the energy sometimes, and just like I want to get some work on it because I still enjoy making the videos, but dealing with Windows really sucks the energy out of me. I'll still probably be doing Twitch stuff because OBS works fine with that, and so I'll do that for the time being. And yeah, why not, right? I got some of this stuff on there. Last 2 videos I was pretty sickly. One of them I played super late into the night because I was like doing really well. I was only planning on playing for like an hour. But I was like, whatever, I got my log hat on. I'm having a good run. The run kind of went sour. I was not feeling too great to begin with. I was pretty tired, too tired at that point. So I just kind of had to give up on the Silverless Gan, and otherwise I was not having a good run. Yeah, in general at that point. So I took myself out of it with my grumpiness probably, and that. Maybe, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, no, I just had to quit at that point. Then the one after that was super early in the morning when I couldn't sleep. Played Super Mario Star Road. That was super interesting. I actually might gotta stream more of that. Like, frick. Like chasing my cat around doing weird stuff. Because technically he gets fed when we're up around 7 or 8 or whatever. But when you're up at 5 in the morning, he's like, no, it's food time. You're up. This is rules. He's like climbing all over crap weird. Like we got to clean this area, but there's crap for him to climb on because of it. But yeah, he's a cat. What do you expect? Cats do that, Anyways, so yeah, I'll still do Twitch stuff as much as I can. Just it works, so I'll do that. Yeah. I got to figure out how to partition the drives too, because I could do a virtual machine of Windows, but ideally I think you do need a secondary video card, and if I kind of could afford or had available a secondary video card, I would probably just set up a separate system for my Windows at this point. Use my Ubuntu for general gaming, but it's not... there's other options I could do with that too, because I do have my mini PC I could use for Ubuntu and that would probably be fine. I'm not entirely sure what I'm aiming for there, but that's the hiatus. I'm probably shaking that. I'm sorry, my dudes. Gotta drink my tea. My stomach's a little upset. How long we going? Already 10 minutes. Frick, I talk a lot. That should be good for YouTube, but last time I did an update, what was that, December? Yeah, and then I tried to do some theme months. Gerarduary, I'm sorry, Mr. G. I didn't do more Gerarduary stuff. I really wanted to. I gotta do lots of games, actually. I'd do a lot more indie at this. But don't get into the AAA titles, which most AAA titles, they don't make a lot of them for... They don't make every game for Linux in general. Like Lost Castle isn't working there. That makes me sad, okay. But thankfully Steam's finally getting on that, so could be something for the future. But yeah, Gerarduary is fun. I also started doing a Jassi tries, really focusing on that, and I kind of took all their content and just added it to the playlist because it pretty much was that at that point. Where because I want to try new games, like Treasure Adventure game. I actually have to finish that one. The End is Nigh also. The Treasure Adventure game was a really fun one that... It was actually a free game. The guy, I think it was either his first complete game. something like that. It was actually a super fun game, and like there's like so many things I could say about it. Maybe I'll do a review of it at that point. Pokemon Uranium was a interesting one video. You should guys go check that out. I put quite a bit of effort in that. That's the thing. Like when I get sick like this, I don't put as much effort into the kind of the recording production of it, and sometimes I want to put the extra effort into post production, which was like the same thing with Dark Light Bros. And I was working on like highlighting their video because I had some ideas when I was like watching the series too. And in general, I don't watch YouTube as much in general. In general, I don't watch them as much. And it makes me sad. I mostly just, it's kind of the effort of clicking through each video you want to watch. Because you have to go to the creators page, then you go to the videos, and you gotta like make sure to like, you have to click how many times to start a video, click on the next video, because the autoplay sucks on YouTube. Like, rants for later. Okay. But yeah, no, I don't watch Dark Light Bros much anymore. But I really wanted to make them make some highlights of that, because I had some ideas, and I would kind of go through the process of like editing up the video, kind of getting some ideas. But I was kind of sick a lot, and the highlights process requires, well, it doesn't require, but ideally I want to make sure I kind of come up with ideas, edits, work them through, go through a couple post edits too after I get through it. But I was getting to the process of like kind of finishing it up, and then we go to the next one because I was going to do like 2, 3, 4 parts of it. And I would kind of forget some of the stuff. I started making notes too, but then I forget what the notes meant at times, or how I was going to apply the notes, and it made me sad. Anyways, maybe go check out the video, I guess. I don't know. Super chill, guys. It's freeze frame. And yeah, I was planning on doing reviews in general, like some of the Jassi-try stuff, kind of like even a particular idea for it. I didn't get to. Didn't have the energy. Didn't do Dragon highlights either. Didn't have the energy to really buckle down on it, I guess. So it's, yeah, but yeah, no, and then I've also, what is he do? What am I doing? What is I do? What? There's like freaking magic over there, you idiot. What's, autistic gamer, autistic YouTuber. I've never really wanted to pander that about myself. Like I made reference to it before, and, excuse me, Tesqualip, which, you know,
sorry, Lux. Nate has Asperger's syndrome. Hey, I represent that remark. He can't help that he's ill-mannered or socially inept. I represent that remark.
It's been something that I was diagnosed with when I was relatively younger, and I've never really wanted it to be the definition of me. I've never really wanted to just advertise it about myself, because I didn't want it to be the definition of me. But at the same time, what has come on about it has been something that, like, is still a thing. It's still been things to deal with, and yeah, it's not necessarily why I've been sick all the time. Possibly, I mean, I've so many stomach issues might be related. Apparently, those go together, but might be more of my health issues are actually it seems to be autoimmune related. Just hearing stories about it, and I have thyroid issues, there's so many things with that, and I have a hard time getting doctors to help me with that. Like I'll talk for a lot. Like right now, I'm losing my voice just from talking. Could be allergies. But I don't know how normal that is. Just general talking will sometimes kill my voice. Make me so tired. But anyways, yeah, no, I've never really wanted to pander that about myself. Never really wanted to, I don't know, I'm not really good at advertising though. So maybe I shouldn't listen to myself in that regard. But maybe I might start doing autistic gamer, autistic YouTuber. It's kind of a reach. It's kind of a gesture, I guess, if that makes any sense. Probably not. Yeah, I guess there's not much else I could say. The health issues, like, probably back in 2016 is when they started, and they just keep coming. Like, I don't know, I like started off just like being sick a bit, being tired, and just not really being able to rebound from doing things. Like house chores would make me sore and tired, and I would kind of start cutting out certain things that might require just more activity, like brushing my teeth. Like, I'm tired, I'll do that in the morning, or I need a shower, I'll do that in the morning because I don't want to pass out in the shower, which is actually a legitimate concern at times because hot water, else I'm just sitting there getting kind of dizzy anyways, like just being so worn out. And like it, I mean, I had these fatigue issues before 2016, and those theorized that I might have had like thyroid issues back in like 2014, even 2012 maybe, but they didn't do anything because pills I was on back then might have been more of the issue. So by the time I actually got off those pills, I kind of got better. I was like a zombie during a lot of those. Like before 2015, a lot of the times I was a zombie. A lot of times I had fatigue issues on my channel. Yeah, I was related to that. Didn't start coming to my own until like 2016, which is, yeah. So, but yeah, enough about that. But one thing I could say too, I guess, is no, there's nothing else. I don't need to talk about that anymore. No, I could go on for that for a while. I could go on many things for a while, but yeah, I guess when this is going up, yeah, 9/11, 7 years since my dad passed away. Had got his hat here. Had been a lot of things between then and now. It's been, yeah, it would have been nice to have him around for it too, like getting the house, falling out with the brothers actually, and a lot of issues with that. And I like, and yeah, I should probably call my mom here. I haven't called her all summer for the most part, just because I've been sick all summer. And most of the time I talk to her, I just talk to her about being sick, I guess. Seems kind of weird at that rate, but yeah, no, I just, frick, I was a very confused boy back then, wasn't I? Look at this idiot playing ALTTPR. Let me name more idiots like him on YouTube. But yeah, yeah, Windows 10. Like I've had issues with it since it was back in the preview days, and it didn't. It was glitchy back then, and it didn't get much better in the final phases, and it got worse with feature updates. And I think the thing is, Windows 10 is trying to be a mobile system, which to a pretty large degree, they probably have to be a mobile system. Like everything's going that direction, but what that's to blame for? Like, is that also a lack of options between CPUs and GPUs and that? Like, could be, but not like anything we can do about it now. Then like, what other things can you say about that? Like, well, Windows 10 is the only operating system that has all this stuff, so yeah, no, people aren't gonna develop stuff. Well, I guess I'm in the ranting phase, huh? People aren't gonna develop software for a system that we use, like Ubuntu. But at the same time, nobody's going to use a system nobody's developed software for. So, like, at what point do we just keep getting spoon-fed crap to us, right, guys? Like, YouTube, too. Like, Facebook, all that, you know. That's why I'm probably going to... I've been debating about just doing Twitch TV, uploading to Twitch TV. I mean, I don't use YouTube because... because it's the best way to get popular. Obviously, I'm doing this as a hobby. I'm doing it because it's fun, but the hassle of watching on YouTube is actually what makes me not want to upload on YouTube. Like, I don't watch music content because having to switch between videos every 3 minutes, like the autoplay is not going to do a good job of that. But having to upload videos every 3 minutes, like, it's not a good experience. And hey, I did pretty good in that blind fight, huh? I wasn't really paying. Oh, I had a freaking cane. Whatever, don't worry about me. Oh, it's about to end here. But yeah, there's lots of things I could say about being spoon-fed things by platforms rather than just learning how to feed yourself. But maybe that's for another video. Maybe that's for the Sassy Jassi channel. I did the Classy Jassi, but I wanted to do that too for my rants and crap. Just keep it off Twitter and my main channel, whatever. Just many rants, you know, because, you know, Trump. Anyways, yeah, it's almost over. Thanks for watching, Jasonators. Let's do this again sometime. Maybe, I don't know when I'll be back. I gotta figure a lot of that stuff out, I guess, but leave your closing thoughts in the comments. Check me out on Twitch. I'll be doing more stuff on Twitch. This is where I end it in Ganon's Tower. Pretty great, huh, guys? Perfect spot to end it. It's quite the adventure. Like, subscribe, and share, and follow on Twitch, and maybe IGTV for some tidbits, and I don't know, other stuff. Yeah. Let me know what you think about the hashtag Autistic Gamer tag, and other stuff like that, I guess, right? I don't know. This is probably gonna go through while I just segue. But in the meantime, that's it. Yeah. Bye. It's got wet up a little bit.